Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. You can find yourself out here chasing that Wu-Tang cream cha-ching ching and making yourself look crazy, standing out like church shoes and white socks. Get out of here, money-hungry snakes. We know what's going on out there with that whole team, Claressa Shields. Out here disrespecting the Ali family. Yeah, y'all done got Hood Champion's attention again. How dare you come out here and think it's okay to show this shameful disrespect to a great family, great human beings, just because you want to get paid, because you can't come out here and make the kind of money that you can make against fighting someone like Laila Ali. That kind of pay, they ain't never going to be there. Because you never get a fight with Laila Ali. So that whole team surrounding Claressa Shields, they dropped the ball. They came out here with that, and I know they're brilliant minds, but they got some street in them, some ghetto in them. Coming out here, man, disrespecting people. And you think somebody gonna want to fight? This ain't high school. You say something about my mama, junior high. You say something about my mother and my father. Nah, we're gonna fight. This ain't that. Y'all supposed to be in a professional setting. Supposed to be shrewd businessmen. Supposed to have your shit together. But nah. Now you're at the core controversy. And now we're realizing it's not just Claressa Shields. Because most of us know Claressa Shields, there's something there to her. She got some good in her. But we also know she seemed to be very impressionable. If your brain worked fast, you may be able to run circles around her. Even though I know she see herself as the GOAT and Coco and someone who she don't, what I look like being second to a man and all that. We get it. We understand. But we know she got some brilliant minds around here who may have, pushed her to go a direction she didn't need to go. And after yesterday, when the leader of Win Records, I think is the CEO, he came out there and he made a comment about Laila Ali. Horrible. That just lets me know. Claressa Shields and her team, they're still pushing for a fight with Laila that's not going to happen. Laila Ali has clearly said she has no interest on returning to the ring and definitely no interest in fighting Claressa. Why are these people still mentioning her name? Fans believe the pursuit is about money, it's not about sport. And the tone has always been disrespectful. And it's now still disrespectful, and it feels that way. The way the guy said what he said yesterday about $15 million for Laila and all that shit was disrespectful. It wasn't a joke. He wasn't just like, just kidding. No, that was a jab at Laila. And if you take a jab at Laila, you're taking a jab at her father Muhammad. Can't respect the late, great Muhammad Ali and be out here messing with someone who's an extension of him. So I'm telling you right now, what once looked like a promotion, this shit now feels like pressure and harassment and bullying of, and I'm going to say it, what she say, oh so pretty Laila? Yeah, she is oh so pretty. She's oh so classy, oh so intelligent, oh so articulate, and Hood Champion is an oh so fan. So I'm going to do some oh so many videos because y'all done went out here, man, and reignited me. Any and everybody, I don't care if you're a Claressa Shields supporter or what. Even y'all got to be telling yourself, yo, this shit is ridiculous. Even you all have to be telling yourself that. You may think Claressa beats whoever you think she's going to beat, but even you got to be telling yourself, yeah, this shit is just nothing but harassment at this point. This is bullying. This is like the spoiled child not getting what they want. So they throw a fucking temper tantrum. Like, y'all got to be saying that. It can't just be me. Now, y'all know I'm big on leadership, so I give leadership perspectives from time to time. So I got to talk about how the team looks. Now, in my opinion, strong leadership should protect the brand, not damage it. Protect legacy, build legacy. Not destroy it, tear it down, or hinder it. And it should protect your dignity, not compromise your dignity. That leadership there surrounding Claressa Shields, they've done none of that. None of that for Claressa. And this is my opinion. They haven't protected her brand. They're trying to protect their business interests, which is Claressa. But they ain't trying to protect that brand. They ain't trying to protect her legacy. If anything, her legacy has been shot to shit since she hooked up with these people. And they ain't trying to protect her dignity. If so, they would have been there talking to her, making sure she wasn't on the internet carrying on all crazy. Because fans see it. I mean, if I'm wrong, somebody tell me something. Fans see it. Yo, this shit is desperation by these guys. It's short-term thinking. They're not thinking about long-term longevity and, building positive business relationships. I don't care who they come out here and he, ha with. You got a female athlete. You know who's the number one female athlete, active or retired, you should want to have a strong rapport with? You know who it is? La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, Laila Ali. Do 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 do. Y'all know her champion be singing that shit. Fans see that shit like, why they so thirsty? All this emotional decision making. But see, there's a huge optics problem. Leaders should guide fighters away from unwinnable PR battles. You ain't gonna win no PR battle talking shit about Laila. Matter of fact, it ain't even I'll just say the Ali last name. You're not gonna win. Because this chase, making them look reactive. Making them look money driven. Making them look unfocused. Making them look selfish, disgusting, like snakes. Wicked, evil, nefarious. And I sit back here. I'm eating my fried rice and chicken. Matter of fact, I ain't eating fried rice and chicken wings no more. I'm out here on my little salmon, avocado, and salad because the doctor told me, yo, think about what you're putting in your body. But I sit back here, man, eating my salad, my salmon. And from a leadership view, this shit, to me now, looks like poor strategic judgment. Don't look like no confidence. Now, from a psychological perspective, repeatedly calling out someone who won't fight can signal insecurity. Person don't want to fight you. Why you keep calling them out? What you so insecure about? Move on. You need that validation by fighting Laila so bad. The whole team needs that validation to get Laila acknowledged y'all so bad that you go keep calling her out and harassing and bullying her. Sounds to me like somebody frustrated with either that money, the money situation, or the momentum of their business interests. Because maybe it ain't going the way they're trying to convince us that it's going. So they resort to that shameful disrespect because they're insecure and they need some kind of validation. But Laila Ali's the kind of person, she just going to dead you. She ain't going to say nothing. Her champion's the same way. I won't even acknowledge you. Leave you there looking stupid. And I'm going to tell you this right here. Fans like myself, we sit back, we interpret what's going on. We like, yo, if Laila says no, why keep poking her? Why not focus on active fighters? You know why, people? It's because that whole team of money-hungry snakes, they want that fight so they can make money hand over fist and then exit the sport of boxing. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to huddle up. If they would ever get the fight in that payday, they will huddle up, everybody. Hands in the middle. 1, 2, 3, break! And everybody going to go their own direction. And Claressa going to be there in the breeze looking crazy. She'll have her money, but she won't have pap, pap, boost, pap, pap, brrr. And she won't have no little Pap Jr., no child, nothing. But they'll give her a little bit of bread. They'll take a whole lot of bread. And they'll be back to doing whatever they were doing before they came into the sport of boxing when nobody knew who the hell Win Records was. Why not focus on active fighters? That's my thing. There's quite a few of them out there. She going up and down weight divisions. Keep going up and down weight divisions until you fight them all. So psychologically, it comes off to me as, very obsessive. Scary, to be honest with you. I'm surprised ain't nobody showed up to Laila Ali's house peeking through a window while she's been put one of them fresh baked apple pies out there on the windowsill to kind of cool off. They'd probably be right there in the window, man, eating them apple pies just like at the movie Life. Martin Lawrence went out there and ate one of them damn apples. Eating that hot ass apple pie, burning his mouth. So it comes off as obsessive, it comes off as defensive, it comes off as ego-driven, it comes off as attention-seeking. Instead of dominance, it projects neediness. Like, why are you so needy, so clingy? Let go of the last name already. What are you doing? And all this stuff about, oh, Jesus, my Lord and Savior, oh, God, oh, this, oh, the spiritual, moral perspective. All right, I hear you. Let me tell you something. Spiritually, many fans feel, because there's a lot of females, man, a lot of males, but the ladies, they got the way they feel when it comes to spirituality. But spiritually, I heard one saying, this violates respect. It ignores humilityhood, and it disrespects elders in the sport. Because Laila Ali is, I think we could consider her an elder in the sport. She's been retired for a long time, and her father, who's, may he rest in peace, he's definitely an elder. One of the elders who was involved in the sport. So from a spiritual, moral perspective, they're all wrong for even mentioning Laila Ali's name. She's retired, has nothing to prove, has her own legacy. And spiritually, when I take a look at it from this angle, they're like, this feels like bullying, Hood. Feels like harassment. It feels like greed over grace. And you should talk about it. We know you don't really have a lot to say about it in this crap anymore, but no, man. We really enjoy when you talk about it. Because you don't get caught up in all the drama and the bullshit. You just kind of, it's the way you frame it. So I'm like, all right, I'll talk about it. Because fans don't see warrior energy when it comes to the team around Claressa Shields. They don't see warrior energy. They see hustler energy. That's what they see. You know why? Because that's what it is. It's a goddamn hustle. And to be honest with you, we all know who's getting hustled out there. But there's one who is smart enough to not get caught up in that web of bullshit. That was Laila Ali. The other one's caught up in it. It may be too late before they finally realize what happened to them. Because I'm sitting here looking, it may take for that brand and reputation damage to get to a point to where nobody wants to mess with you at all. It's already going that direction. Claressa's brand used to be hardworking. True. We all said it. Used to be groundbreaking. We saw it. Used to be inspirational. We felt it. Used to be fearless. We were able to observe that in her in-ring performances. But now fans are saying, this shit's becoming bitter as hell. Claressa seems bitter. She seems miserable. The whole team seems sour. Everybody seems to be money obsessed. All this talk about 8 million, Neiman Marcus in the Neiman. All this shit about on the wrist and this and my chain and my this and my car and my this. This shit about money, big furs and looking like Frank Lucas and shit. Like Frank Jokis. It's a fucking clown show? What are we doing here? 2-time gold medalist. This what you got her doing? Wearing all these big stupid ass furs and big shit fox and big hairy shit on the top of her fucking head? Shit's become petty and disrespectful. So you want someone to respect you, but you want to come out here and disrespect the Ali family? That's not how this shit works. So now the brand, the whole Claressa Shields GOAT brand has become a fucking joke. And it's for me, it's kind of hard to watch that shit because I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. All that goddamn talent and these people around here just ruining her because they keep wanting to talk about Laila Ali. Money obsessed, man. Don't they got a saying about that? About the lust for something, the root of all evil? Well, y'all know better than me. So someone type it in the comments. What's that saying about money and the root of all evil? But it's It's beyond brand danger, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you, if Claressa Shields didn't have all this drama around her and she lost a fight, she wouldn't lose respect by losing a fight. It just, people are going to hate and talk trash, but with all this crap going around her, she started to lose respect by chasing unwilling opponents. You got somebody who's not interested in fighting, you leave them alone. You chasing someone who's been out the sport for how long? Disrespecting legends. The whole team out here sounding desperate. That's how you ruin your brand. Because this hurts sponsors, media support, fan loyalty, and historical standing. And those four components have been hurt. Ain't no sponsors behind that whole team group. There's no real media support. There's no true fan loyalty. And as far as her historical standing, we're going to see when the dust settles how they treat her. Because you got to understand why fans call it shameful. Laila has already said no, set her boundary. Continuing to pursue looks like harassment, feels predatory, sounds like bullying. It's just like ladies out there. You ever have a guy try to push up on you like, no, I don't want to dance, or no, I don't want to give you my number, no, thank you, I want to tell you my name, you just going about your business, and what do? F you B word, you think you all that, WHORE? Nah, man, she thinks you all that. Next thing you know, he want to cuss you, call your name, then he may try to fight you. Don't be in no one-on-one where you kind of like him, and you're thinking about being physical and intimate with him, and you say no, and he try to force you. He try to make you feel guilty. Now you're trying to figure out a way, how do I get out of here? Shit feels predatory, doesn't it? No means no. Simple. No matter what situation you're in, no means no. It's predatory. Harassment makes people uncomfortable. So fans ask, why chase someone who doesn't want it? Why disrespect the father? Why risk looking small? Instead of elevating, Claressa's shrinking her image. And her team has everything to do with that. But I got to ask, who's really in charge here? If she's the GOAT, she's a boss, Southwest Bob, the this, I'm the that. Okay, fans wondering, is Claressa running the team? Or is the team running Claressa? Are they guiding her or exploiting her name? Are they just using her, man, to accomplish their own objectives, financial or whatever it may be? What's really going on here with Claressa and her team? And this leads to the money-hungry snakes narrative. Now, ain't nothing proven. It's just a conversation, right? But it's emotionally powerful because the behavior looks reckless. The motive looks financial. Even Laila called him out on that. Nothing but a money grab. Perception becomes reality in branding. If I'm wrong, somebody say something in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Say something in the comments if I'm wrong. Because y'all got me talking again, so I expect everybody watching this video to comment. For me to be talking, y'all should be talking. The better path for Claressa, I think fans feel Claressa should just fight active elite opponents. Forget about Laila. Build dominance that way. Let Laila's legacy stay untouched. Focus on your skill, legacy, respect, conditioning, your appearance. Focus on being the two-time gold medalist and try to regain some of the respect that you've lost over the years, especially in the last 6 months. Instead of chasing these ghosts, chasing these paydays, chasing attention. Image is being destroyed by her team and by herself, and we all see it now more than ever, clearer than ever. The team is under fire. Why are they harassing Laila Ali? It's become shameful. It's a Laila Ali obsession. It's predatory. And I mean exactly what I'm saying. Shameful disrespect with these money-hungry snakes. Claressa Shields, wake up. Shit ain't gonna end very good for you. All those accomplishments, all that great shit you did, being overshadowed by money-hungry snakes. Leave the Ali family alone. I'm in the breeze.